Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizzano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast, and one, two, three galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Today is February the 10th, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, in order for you to grow your business, in order for you to grow your content, the content you create, ladies and gentlemen, you have to give the audience what they want. If you go on YouTube, we'll talk about YouTube. If you go on YouTube and you start talking about weight loss, there's you can go to different websites like Reddit. You can go to forums, and you can get a feel for what people want to know, and you can make topics about the subject, and you can make videos about that, and you can do that for anything. The more you give people what they want, the more you get back, the more money you can make. There's a quote by the great Zig Ziglar who says, you can make all the money you want by giving people what they want. Okay, so basically what he's saying is, if you help out enough people, you would get your basket, your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow as well. Okay, and that is true. The more you help out, service is service is a good thing. And you will be amazed. You do a video about weight loss on YouTube, or you do a video about, let's say you are a relationship expert. I'm talking to you, my friend. You are a relationship expert, and you make these videos about dating and love and all this good stuff, and you just so happen to affect somebody, and they like, I was about to divorce my husband or whatever, and now thanks to your video, I gave him another chance. Yada 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 yada. So they watch your video, they buy your product or whatever, and you have a testimony now. You have somebody that says, hey, I used this product, it saved my marriage, so on and so on, and I'm happy, and I gotta thank them, and you're a hero in somebody's eyes, and that will help. But the thing that you have to do is you have to be less self-serving when it comes to your content creation. What do people want? What do people want to talk about? What do people want to hear about? You can ask questions. You can tell people to email you. You can get information all the time from people, through people. If you say, hey, what subjects would you like to talk about on my show? And then people, if you have an engaged audience, they will come. They will say, hey, I would like to hear about this. I would like to hear about that. And this is how you get the ball rolling when it comes to, content that is less, because a lot of times you have to be careful about what you want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about, and I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about that, and that's fine. Now, you might not make as much money. You might not get the audience you're looking for, but you're getting things off your chest. You rant and raving about certain things that nobody wants to hear about. You have the wrong audience. You have to know what kind of audience you're looking for. You have to know what audience you are aiming your stuff to, and you have to take it from there. You should be following up. You should be looking at topics every day. You should figure out, I used to plan out a week of shows. I would have a week lined up. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about that. Now I normally know what I'm gonna talk about 2 or 3 days in advance. I go, today we're gonna talk about this. Today we're gonna talk about that. I give an example. This weekend is the Super Bowl, so Sunday I'm gonna drop a bonus episode about game planning. And because it's around the Super Bowl time, and we all need a game plan, and sometimes we don't have we don't have a specific game plan, but we all should have a game plan. But that's gonna be Sunday, and that's planned out. That's thought about. That's because Super Bowl games. I mean, it's kind of works itself out. And now, but for all of us, me included, we have to get better at what does the audience want to hear. Because I remember at first I would just sort of talk and tell some stories and talk about what I wanted to hear. But that's not really gonna, it helps you in the beginning when you're just starting off, but eventually it's like, hey, what do the people want to hear? What does the audience want to hear? What does the listener want to hear? What do you want to hear? How can I help you? That should be your thought. How can I help these people? What can I do to help these people? And the more you are that way, the better off you will be. And when it comes to business, content creation, anything, you want to be the person who, you don't have to bend over backwards to everybody. But what I'm saying is, if there is a topic, let's say you're in you're a fitness person. People all the time want to lose weight, but they can't. They have a block, maybe in their mind, maybe they just whatever. You can help them out. If you can find out what's going on and you could talk about the subject, talk about the topic, then you can help them out. And the more people you help out, the better off you will be. So be of service. Be of service to your audience. Be of service to people, and you will see yourself grow abundantly. You will see yourself grow more than what you can imagine. All right. Be a selfless, self-serving person. Don't be a person to serve the people. Be of service to people. Don't be, hey, me. No. Think about the audience. Think about the people. Think about who you're looking. Think about who you are trying to attract. Think about the people you are trying to bring into your tribe, your herd, your group, your whatever, your team, whatever. Think about it from that way. Think less about self and more about what I can do for these people, and you will be a whole lot better for it. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it today. We will be back. Like I said, this weekend we will drop a bonus episode for the show, and then we will be back Monday with the all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Go back and listen to the episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have broken the 600 episode barrier. We have done the 600 episodes of the show. So go back, give them a listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the best podcast in the galaxy. And ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you down the road. God bless. And as always, everybody, peace.